Welcome, everybody. Welcome to All Things Cruises. My name is Crystal Wiley. I am a one-star double platinum and two-time, soon to be three-time ITAN card holder. I am, I guess, affectionately what you have all deemed your cruising queen. I love cruising. I love learning about cruising. And today we are going to go over a never before gone over topic. We are going to go over incentive travel and rewards. What does that mean, right? What is incentive travel? What is rewards? What do those things mean? Okay, there's lots of different ways or places that you guys can use incentive travel. There's different things that you guys can do, rewards and things like that. But I never really understood how it worked or where we got it or how we did it. And then I am actually doing a vendor trade show. I'm doing a vendor show in a couple of weeks, and there was something that I've always wanted to do. I didn't know if it was even possible, had the conversation, and glad that I know how to do it now. And I am one of those people that if I learn something new and it's exciting to me, I like to share it with other people because maybe it is something that they can do to boost their own business. Question, you guys, put in the chat box for me. Anybody ever gone somewhere or seen somebody raffling off a cruise? Anybody ever gone somewhere and there's somebody's bidding on a cruise? They're auctioning off a cruise. And you're like, how are they doing that? Like, or we talk about corporate incentive travel, right? Maybe a corporation or a business, they want to do some type of incentive travel, right? Maybe they decide that they're going to, within their company, hey, whoever does XYZ is going to earn a vacation. They're going to earn a cruise. Now the company's paying for it, but how is it that they buy the cruise, but there's no date to it, right? How do they do that? So my friend won one. Yes. So basically what this is something that can be purchased. There's no name on the cruise. There's no date set to the cruise, but it's a certificate good for a cruise. How do we do that? Well, Royal Caribbean, as well as other cruise lines, but we're specifically going to talk about the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line brand right now. They have a certificate incentive and reward program. So we're going to go through that. We can discuss also how you guys can intertwine this into your business. Maybe you have a niche of corporate travel. Anybody here ever thought about doing corporate or business travel, that being your clientele? Maybe it is your clientele. So this is a great way. Maybe this is a conversation starter. Maybe you're getting out to corporations, you're getting out to businesses, and you're like, hey, we have this thing called incentive travel, and I can help you with that. You guys, the bonus thing of this, and I know somebody's going to ask the question is, do we get commissions? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to show you guys how that goes through as well. So this morning, Royal Caribbean just launched their new prices and their new incentive program. So they had one, and they apparently, little did I know, I was going to talk about it anyways, but I didn't know that they were launching their brand new program. So they just updated their websites, changed everything this morning. So you guys are the first to see it, hear about it, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and look into it. So we're going to go through this brochure. This brochure is going to give us a little bit of information. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys where to find this in the portal. Okay. So Royal Incentive Rewards. Big performance meets big rewards. Royal Caribbean brings you a program that recognizes stellar employees, business partners, clients, and lucky winners with an incredible cruise adventure like no other. Our Royal Incentive Program treats recipients as the deserving individual they are, giving them the freedom to go where they want, when they want. It's the highest form of recognition. And with the largest ships in the world, we mean that quite literally. All right, so here's the benefits. It's easy to give and redeem. This turnkey program is hassle-free, easy to implement, and makes administration a breeze. We handle the fulfillment, redemption, and booking process so you don't have to. That's phenomenal, right? You don't even have to, you have to obviously get the certificate out there, but then that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to anything else. You don't have to book it. You don't have to, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to do a commission tracking form, but that's it. Incentive certificates catered to them and a budget catered to you. Choose from a wide range of certificate levels at various price points, which we're going to go over in just a little bit. Order as many or as few as you like. there is no minimum or maximum number of certificates to be purchased. Choices are as endless as the horizons we sail. Our 26 ships cruise to more than 270 destinations worldwide. Reward recipients can choose from a wide variety of itineraries and stateroom accommodations. Certificates are fully upgradable and transferable. So I'll show you when we get to that pricing exactly what that means. The term expired has been retired. There's plenty of time to redeem their prize because there's never an expiration date. That means more time to save up vacation days for the nice, long, relaxing cruise they deserve. Greater flexibility than other reward programs. With limited blackout dates, reward recipients can redeem their certificates with ease. Always the right occasion for adventure. Here are ways you can use Royal Incentive Rewards to motivate and inspire. Encourage achievement of goals and objectives. Loyalty programs, promotions, traffic builders, and sweepstakes. Recognize those who have exceeded sales targets. Stimulate increased donations when used in charitable raffles. Prizes for sales-related contests, great for distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, and independent reps. Reward productivity, safety awareness, attendance, or quality customer service. An alternate rebate option for high-ticket items. Increase casino play or reward top players. So you guys, these are some ideas that you guys can think of, right? When you guys hear this, you guys should be already kind of taking some notes. Where could I utilize this in my business? Where could I utilize this with my clients? Do you already have a list of people that you are working with that maybe would be interested in doing something like this? Which certificate level is right for you? Royal Incentive Rewards provides you with a variety of certificate levels at a price point to fit every budget. So you're going to figure out, are they going to want to do a 3 to 4 night certificate, 4 to 5 night, or 6 to 8 night certificate? Now the certificates have different levels. So you decide to do a 3 to 4 night, you decide to go with silver. That's going to be year round. Obviously, like we said, there are some blackout dates. And the certificate is going to be used for cruises leaving out of Los Angeles. Maybe you decide you're going to do diamond, not diamond, but diamond, right? Again, year round. This certificate is going to go to the Bahamas, Perfect Day, Singapore, Australia, or Los Angeles. Then obviously gold and platinum, they do have sailing frames. So it's cruises from September to April. Again, Singapore, Australia, Los Angeles, Bahamas, Perfect Day, Singapore, Australia, Los Angeles. Then you can go down to 4 to 5, silver through platinum. You guys can see here, short Caribbean, Bermuda, Hong Kong. Then you guys can go down here to 6 to 8 nights. Again, gold, platinum, diamond, royal crown diamond is the certificate level. Again, September to April or year round. Then these are going to be your longer cruises: Australia, Bermuda, Canada, Alaska, Australia, Caribbean, Bermuda, let's see, Los Angeles, China, Hong Kong, Caribbean, Bermuda, Europe. There aren't any leaving from Florida. So these right here, these are where they're going to. So like Bahamas Perfect Day at Coco Cay, that's probably going to leave out of Florida, right? Caribbean cruises, for the most part, they leave out of Florida or they leave out of Texas. So this is just where the cruises typically are going to, or maybe they're out of. So there's cruises don't necessarily leave out of the Bahamas. They're just kind of where they're going, what the product is. You guys can also, in addition to getting the certificate, can also do Royal Cruise dollars to amp up the adventure. Every Royal Incentive Reward certificate gives you the option to increase the award value with Royal Cruise dollars in a range of amounts. Your recipient can use their dollars on special extras that take their journey to the next level. Transfers between airport and embarkation and disembarkation, stateroom upgrades, cruise upgrades, addition of 3rd and 4th guests to a stateroom, because these vouchers are only good for the 1st and 2nd. So when you buy them, you're going to get 2 certificates. Both certificates have to be used at the same exact time. Okay, it's not like, oh, I'm going to do a solo, use one on this cruise and one on this one. Both certificates have to be used at the same time. Now, let's say a business, they do some kind of performance thing and they end up earning this, but they're like, but I have 2 kids. there is an option for them to earn the third or to add the third or fourth guest to the cruise. They're obviously just going to have to pay the prevailing rate. Okay, maybe they want to promote this and you earn you earn the cruise. The certificate's only going to cover the cruise, but maybe they want to try to make it as all-inclusive as possible. So maybe the business decides they're also going to buy cruise dollars, and those cruise dollars can be used for those transfers. So they fly into an airport and then they do those, the transfer to and from the airport. Maybe they want to give them onboard credits or whatnot that can be used on drink packages, Vitality or something like that. So now what I have read, these cruise dollars are only in conjunction with the certificate. So you just go buy a bunch of cruise dollars and give them to clients. These cruise dollars are only in conjunction with the certificate. Okay, so now it says down here, contact us today to purchase and redeem Royal Incentive Rewards. So this is something that you're going to do over the phone, or email. And like I said, we're going to go over just a little bit more, but I wanted you guys to see, this is just kind of the breakdown of exactly what that looks like. Okay, so this is what we are going to look at the pricing. Okay, so I'm gonna do the math with you guys because it's not just as it shows on here. I'm sure it says in the fine print somewhere, but it's gonna be different from agency to agency because everybody's commissions are a little bit different. So this is gonna be specifically with Archer and Archer's agents. Okay, so these are the pricing details that just came out today. They used to be a little bit different, but as we know, things are always changing or whatnot. Rates are for 2 people based on double occupancy. So like I said, that's the price. It's 2 certificates. Both certificates have to be used at the same time. Can I zoom in on the screen? There we go. I was like, wait, I have a touch screen. I think I can. All right, so you guys can see here, all certificate rates include cruise fare, taxes and fees, and standard recommended gratuities. So you're covering this certificate is covering the cruise fare, taxes and fees, and gratuities. Now, there are blackout dates. They can't go during Thanksgiving, they can't go during Christmas, and they can't go through New Year's week, Christmas and New Year's week, or Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's week. Apply to all certificates. Okay, so even if you buy, it doesn't matter if you buy the all year round one, they still have blackout dates. Certificates are commissionable, and we're going to go over that here in just a minute as well. Yes, Sukina, I'm going to show you in just a moment. I'm going to show you exactly where to find this stuff. I'm just showing it to you first, and then we're going to get into cruising power, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where to find this and what those different certificates and whatnot look like. So you guys can see here again where I showed you the 3-4 nights, silver, year-round, Los Angeles, interior, ocean view, balcony, and then the non-commissionable rates. So what I want to discuss is what you're going to be paying or what the business is going to be paying or whoever's buying the certificate, right? So let's say that they decide they're going to do this 3-4 night interior, okay, $1,284. You're going to subtract 16%. So what is, let's see, what's 16% of 1284? Let's see. Subtract 0.016. Is that right? No. Hold on, I got to math. Let's math right. All right, 1284 times 0.16. I put a 0 in there. Is 205. So 1284 minus, what did I say, 205.44. Okay, so $1,078. I know I put a 0 in there. Sorry, Robin. Thanks. All right, so you guys all saw where I got that number, right? 1284 minus 16%. I want to make sure everybody's with me. 1284 is this number right here. We subtracted 16%. That's the 205.44. So it left us with $1,078.56. Yes, yes, yes. Put in the chat box. Okay. Then we're going to add the non-commissionable fee. So plus 546. That's what you're going to be paying for this certificate. Okay, does that make sense? So whatever the interior, whatever the price is, subtract 16%, add whatever the non-commissionable fee is. Okay, so this is what you're going to be paying for the certificate. Now, remember, you're getting paid commission for this. So 16%. So your guys' commission payout is just under $260. No, Robin. So you still get paid commission. So what they're doing is they're taking the commission out. They're adding the non-commissionable fee, and then we get commission. Because 16% is built into the price of the package, right? Then they're adding the non-commissionable fee, and then we're getting the 16%. I don't know. That's just what I was told, right? I don't make up the equation. I don't know the understanding behind why it is what it is, but that is the commission, right? So again, 1284 times 0.16 is 205.44. 1284 plus 205.44. Oops, just kidding. Subtract 1284 minus 205.44 plus the non-commissionable fee of 546. So that's the amount that you would pay for the certificate. You're still getting the 16%. They're taking out the 16% and then adding the non-commissionable fee, and then you're actually getting commission on the non-commissionable fee. Again, you guys, I am not royal. I do not make up the I don't make up the math. I just have to teach you guys the math. So that's what the certificate. And when you call, I'm sure that they'll explain it to you as well. That's just what Randy told me. Take the price, subtract 16%, add the non-commissionable fee, and then 16% of that is, the 16% of that is the paid out commission. All right, you guys get it? I want to make sure that we get this before we move on. And it says up here, certificates are commissionable. So they are commissionable. Yes, yes, yes. Where will this recording be located? It will be on my YouTube. Oh, there you go. Kelly already put it in there. It will be on my YouTube. I will get it up there as soon as I possibly can. If you guys aren't already subscribed, you guys should absolutely subscribe to my YouTube. All right, so there are those prices, okay? Summary of terms and conditions. Certificate rates are for 2 people based on double occupancy. Each purchase includes 2 certificates, 1 per person, and both must be applied to the same cruise reservation. Certificate rates include cruise fare, taxes, fees, standard recommended gratuities. Additional costs for 3rd and 4th guests are at the prevailing rate for the sailing. Yes, it has to be paid at the time, because this isn't for, Kathy, this isn't a typical like client situation, right? This isn't something that this isn't how you're going to book clients, right? Understand that this is an incentive program, right? So this isn't oh, hey, clients, I can get you this, and then you can use the cruise whenever. That's not what this is for. Please don't use this incorrectly. This is simply for instance, Kathy, what I'm going to be doing. I am a huge backer and supporter of the Susan G. Komen breast cancer charity. Okay. So for me, it is a huge charity thing that I support every year. I actually got asked to do a show at a vendor thing, and they have asked me to donate something that will be auctioned to raise money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So I am going to be purchasing this certificate. I'm going to be donating it to have it be raffled off, and proceeds will be going to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Now, obviously, this is a tax write-off, but yes, I mean, so that's, you know, it's a charitable thing, but also it is a way for me to do my very small part for a charity. Okay. Same thing. I do a lot of connections with Youth Hope in the area. We've done different other charities, and why I can't think of their names right now, but there's different charities in the area. And so typically we go to different charity events when they have them, and they have like, oh, you can buy raffle tickets, like silent auctions, right? So you guys could be doing things like that. And then they get to pick the time. So they're going to receive that certificate. This could also, like I said, this could be used if you have like a corporation or a business. Maybe you want to get into corporate travel and they want to do some kind of thing for their business, like you're the highest producing or, you know, whatever employee. Maybe this is something that they give away to the person who's the best attendance. It's something, whatever the business or corporation, how you advertise and market it. So Robin, can I do it for celebrity? I'm going to show you celebrity here in a little bit. This is specifically just Royal Caribbean. I haven't actually talked to celebrity, but I am going to show you where to find this on celebrity after I go through Royal Caribbean. Now, as far as other cruise lines, you guys, again, I don't know, but I can definitely look into it. This was something that I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about and put it out there, at least for Royal Caribbean. All certificates applicable on ships that have been in service 365 days or more. What does that mean? You can't go put them on, they can't go use this on like Icon. They can't go use it on Utopia. They can't use it on, anybody know what the brand new ship that just got announced with Royal Caribbean? Star. Absolutely, right? Star was just announced. It is going to be the second, it's going to be the second ship. It was this, or the second ship that's announced under the Icon class. So Utopia is an Oasis class ship. It's their latest on the Oasis class. And then Star is now their second launched ship, soon to be bookable, I'm sure. But yes, Star. So those cruise ships, these vouchers, these certificates aren't good on it. It's kind of like going to the movies. You can't use like certain vouchers or certificates when going to a brand new movie at the movie theater, right? Because they want to make all that money on it, right? So applicable state categories per class of ship are capacity controlled and subject to availability. Applicable categories and availability must be confirmed with the Royal Incentive Rewards sales desk. Blackout dates, again, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's week apply to all certificates. Certificates can be upgraded or applied to a different sailing at time of redemption. Recipient pays difference between certificate value and lowest fare publicly available from the cruise line at the time of redemption. No money is refunded if lower cost sailing is booked. Certificates are non-refundable and non-replaceable if lost, stolen, or damaged. The 2 certificates issued per purchase must be submitted together at time of redemption and at least 7 business days prior to the sale date. Certificates can only be redeemed by calling the Royal Incentive Rewards desk at that number. Rates valid through December 31st, 2024 and subject to change without notice. Okay. So that is that document. That is the things that he sent to me. So now what I want to do is I'm going to actually get into the actual portal so you guys know where you guys can find this information at a later date. So we've gone ahead and we've logged into Cruising Power. I have gone to Royal Caribbean, or I've gone to here, and then we're going to go into the Royal Caribbean. All right, so right here under sales and marketing, you guys can see down here where it says incentive travel. First, we're going to go to Royal Caribbean. Oh, gotta log in. Apparently I've been logged up for too long. All right. So if you guys scroll down here, let me go to the, get my chat out the way. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Discover. And then individual rewards. And then it's going to show you guys the Royal Incentive rewards here. Again, you guys can read up on it. No hassle, personalized, flexible, no expiration, customizable, and all inclusive. Add Royal Cruise dollars for an even bigger bonus. So you guys can see down here the brochure, the pricing chart, sample certificate, make the experience more rewarding with Royal Cruise dollars. So I'm going to go through all of these for you so you guys can see it. This is that brochure that we just went through. Okay, that's on there. Pricing charts is on there. Then sample certificate. So this is what the certificate's going to look like. So it's Royal Caribbean Cruise Certificate, Adventure Ahead. Congratulations. These certificates entitle you and one guest to a complimentary Royal Caribbean cruise. Your cruise certificates include cruise fare, taxes, standard recommended gratuities. Plus, you'll enjoy dining at various complimentary venues, world-class entertainment, thrilling activities, stops at several incredible destinations, and our award-winning personalized and friendly service. So get ready for the adventure of a lifetime you earned. To redeem your cruise certificate and reserve your cruise, please follow the steps below. Call the Royal Incentive Rewards sales desk at, that's the phone number, so they know where they go to get it. Certificates cannot be redeemed online. Certificate A and B must be redeemed together. Please reference the certificate booking number. Cruise certificate. So this is one that they purchased. It was the Diamond 4 to 5 night short Caribbean and Bermuda. When was it issued? You'll get the serial number. This will all be filled out, right? Booking number, so on and so forth. And then obviously all of the terms and conditions are added there for them to read. I'm not going to read all of that now, right? And then these are the cruise dollars that I was talking about. This is an example of that. Enhance your adventure. A Royal Caribbean vacation is already awesome, but here's a little something to make it even better. This certificate entitles you to Royal Cruise dollars to spend on your cruise booked with your Royal Incentive Rewards cruise certificate. Enhance your adventure and spend your Royal Cruise dollars on a variety of awesome extras included. So they know here that they can put it on their transfers, third or fourth guest, stateroom upgrades, cruise upgrades, and then those onboard credit towards those different things here. It'll say the dollar value, when it was issued, and your booking number, and then obviously those terms and conditions. So that is going to be those, like I said, those cruise dollars that they could also purchase in addition to. So that's all of that information on here. You guys know where to find it. You guys know how to whatnot. Now, also, you guys can find here on the Royal Incentive Rewards, Reward and Motivate. Anybody here ever thought about chartering? Anybody ever had somebody say, hey, I would love to charter a cruise ship? Have you ever thought about advertising ship charters? Maybe you didn't even know that was a thing. Anybody? Nobody? Not yet. But did you know that it was a thing? Zombie, it's my goal. Didn't even know it was a thing. Maybe when I get more experience with groups, but that would be amazing. No, never heard of it. I didn't know it was possible. Yes, no, I have heard of these. Okay. How many of you guys have ever seen, like on social media, you'll see like, I know, like different concerts or different things. So for instance, you'll see ones that are, it's maybe I'm trying to think of the rave company. What is that? The rave company. Sometimes they'll charter an entire cruise ship so that they can put on different entertainers onto the cruise ship that aren't royal entertainment, right? Sixsmith, soul music cruise, those types of things, right? My family's going on a Super Bowl cruise. So everything is going to be around Super Bowl. I've seen some that were like clothing optional. I've seen some that were like bingo cruises. I've seen some that were scrapbooking. I've seen all different types. They're themed cruises, bikers cruises. Absolutely. What those travel agents do, they're usually bigger agencies. What they do is they charter an entire cruise ship, or maybe somebody's like, oh, I want to charter an entire cruise ship and I want to theme it, right? And then they are going to charter an entire cruise ship, because then they can decide everything that's going on with that. So you guys can also read up on ship charters here.
Chart a course to extraordinary. Experience the ultimate event destination. It's nautical miles of possibilities, all on your terms. This is an entire ship at your command, with woe-worthy venues that are anything but ordinary. All customizable and equipped to meet any need. From general sessions that are anything but generic, stages set for incredible, or galas that go the extra aisle. Take team building and networking to new heights. Whether skydiving on deck, hanging 10 on the flow rider, bumper car camaraderie, and more, the choices are endless. Discover a world of dining at specialty venues that take you on a journey of gourmet globetrotting, with culinary options for all taste buds, and restaurants that become your personal dining room. Enjoy next-level nightlife, from intimate cocktail lounges to lively sports bars to catch the big game. Plus award-winning entertainment that goes above and beyond, from high-diving spectaculars to productions straight from Broadway, all on your schedule. And with reward comes relaxation. Recharge in one of our spas, salons, and fitness centers, or in accommodations that feel like home away from home. Plus, stay connected with Voom, the fastest internet at sea, and take advantage of branding opportunities at every turn. All this between destination discovery along customized itineraries that put you in charge. From Europe, Alaska, Asia, and the ultimate Caribbean getaways, including the all-new private destination, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And the whole time, your attendees will feel the prestige of a private ship with the attentive service from our crew, 100% devoted to your program. Create an experience that can't be duplicated, and discover why events with Royal Caribbean are award-winning. Come see the Royal Caribbean.
Pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat. I have 4 high school class reunions. That's awesome, right? So let's go into ship charters. Have an entire ship at your command. A full ship charter is the ultimate in privacy, exclusivity, and customization, offering a unique and lasting memory that will continue to motivate your employees throughout the year and beyond. Create the ultimate unforgettable VIP experience for your employees or guests. Brand the ship to your own style or theme. Enhance your message, motivate your team, create the ultimate incentive getaway. The possibilities are endless. Your ship, your stage. Create the ultimate unforgettable VIP experience for your employees or guests. Brand the ship to your own style or theme. Enhance your message, motivate your team, create the ultimate incentive getaway, and the possibilities are endless. Again, customize the control, own virtually every aspect of the cruise, whether you wish to customize the itinerary and or tailor the design, the event, the program schedule, will you work to make your vision become reality? Camaraderie, prestige, and exclusivity. People feel honored and excited when they board a privately chartered cruise ship, especially when the entire experience has been customized just for their program. Branding, limitless options, corporate decor throughout the ship via banners, napkins, menus, ice sculptures in staterooms, TVs, even our daily newsletter, the Cruise Compass. Undivided attention from the ship's staff. Entire staff and crew can devote 100% of their attention and resources to you and your program. Food and beverage, custom shore excursions, ship specifics. Now, obviously, now we're going to get into the nitty gritty of the pricing, right? So here's your guys' ship class: Oasis, Quantum, Freedom, Voyager, and Radiance. Average total price for a 4-night cruise. You guys, these obviously come with a hefty price tag. You have to understand they are for sure, they're renting out, they're giving you full access to the entire cruise ship, which means that there are going to be nobody else on the cruise ship other than the people that are there for that, for whatever business, company, whatever. Holy smokes, right? Absolutely. So average total price for 4-night. Radiance class, $1.7 million. Maybe you want, if they do a 7-night, $3 million, right? Average price per person per day, $198.61 average, right? So understand that if you are taking this, obviously it's expensive, but understand average price per person is not too bad. Max capacity with double occupancy. This is how many people, right? I want the commission, right? Absolutely. So maybe you have a smaller group, right? You have a smaller group that's wanting to go, then you're going to find that ship that matches that. So if you only have, let's say you have 3,000 people going, you're not going to want to rent out an entire Oasis class because I'm sure the price is going to go up if you don't max out all of those rooms, right? So, 198, that's 2,200 capacity, right? At that 16%. Absolutely. But now you understand why some of these companies that all they do is themed cruises, right? So average total price plus, let's say, I don't know, let's just say Radiance class, right? 17,43001, right? Times 0.16. Right? That's just on this average 4-night Radiance. $1.7 million at 16%. That's your 16%. Right? That's your 16%, or that's the 16% paid out. Now for us, we get 80%. So your take home is $223,000, right? $223,000. So let's say now you're like, okay, you know what? Now I'm going to step it up and I'm going to do the Voyager class. And now I'm going to take that money that I made from this, I'm going to put it on the deposit of that, right? Now we're talking very high end for any one singular independent contractor to just start doing themed cruises, right? But I am a firm believer that I'm never going to say what anybody's niche is going to be. I don't know what what you've got going on. I don't know who whatnot, but maybe a business or a corporation that this is something that they're interested in doing. Okay. So that's something that they would obviously, the money is going to be coming out of their pocket, not the travel agent's pocket. Now, the only time it would be coming out of the travel agent's pocket is if you decided you wanted to charter a cruise, and then now you're on the hook for making sure that you sell those out, because it doesn't matter. That's the money that they're going to be collecting at Royal Caribbean, no matter how many cabins you sell out, right? So request a charter quote. You guys can do that here at this phone number. Ship charter facts. Let's go take a look at that. So these are some common questions. What are the benefits of chartering a Royal Caribbean cruise ship? Freedom to customize, camaraderie, kind of went over those already. What are the types of full ship charter programs? Meetings and conventions, product launches, incentive programs, trade shows, corporate anniversaries, consumer promotions, affinity, or promotional resale. An organization charters the ship with the intention to resell all or a portion of staterooms to consumers sharing a common interest, or as a general resale to non-related customers. The client typically creates unique onboard programming with the intention of charging a premium for the exclusive opportunity. The primary of affinity or promotional resale programs are music and entertainment, lifestyle, and religious. So lots of different things here. Components of a successful resale: extremely strong affinity or cult-like following, entertainment or charitable component, ability to market to reach intended audience, exclusive and or unique customized onboard experience, excellent fulfillment capabilities, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to read all of these facts, but you guys can read through what type of itinerary customizations can be considered. The simplest type of itinerary customization involves changing ports of call within an itinerary while keeping the departure, arrival city, and dates as scheduled. A more complex itinerary change involves creating a unique itinerary length by combining all or a portion of several cruises without changing the departure, arrival dates, so on and so forth. So you guys can read through those customizations. So that is Royal Caribbean. Okay, that's Royal Caribbean's version of the rewards, incentives, and ship charters. So understand that that is possible. I don't know, maybe you have somebody that's getting married on a cruise ship and they were like, I can't find a venue that's going to hold 2,000 people. That's not me. I think I had 300 people I invited to my wedding, not 2,000, but you just never know. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to the celebrity side of it because celebrity is also found on this site. So we're going to go over to incentive travel and then we're going to head over to celebrity. All right, so our fleet, onboard experience, event venues, full ship charters, incentive and meeting events, gift certificates and gift cards, and then additional resources over here. Corporate and incentive travel. Again, same thing, how to order gift cards or cruise certificates is over here. Put Celebrity Cruises individual incentive solutions to work for your organization. These tailor-made luxury experiences motivate individuals like nothing else, right? It's going to be very similar since they are owned by the Royal Caribbean International. So you guys can see on here. Incentive group travel, gift cards, full cruise gift certificates. Motivate and reward top performers with Celebrity Cruises. We offer full cruise gift certificates that entitle individuals to cruise for 2 on 4, 5, or 7 night sailings. They're easy to implement and even easier to use because cruise fares, government fees, taxes, fuel supplement charges are included. Set different tiers for incentive travel awards by ship, destination, or even upgraded accommodations. Let's look at the certificate pricing. Now, it's obviously going to be more expensive because Celebrity is a little bit higher end cruise line, but it looks like it's fairly similar. All right, so certificate level, Galapagos, 10-night package, Galapagos suite, $30,000. Woo! Right? You have the Edge E-Class, Ultra Class, Superior Class, and First Class. Obviously, this one is 10-night Galapagos package. Now, the reason that it's a suite is these are smaller ships, so I think they're an all-suite ship. So that's why they don't have those available. So you guys can see here, Edge E-Class, 3, 4, 5, or 7 nights. Ocean View, $43.98. Veranda, $55.98. 3, 4, 5, 7-night Caribbean, Bermuda, Alaska, European sailings. Includes Celebrity Edge, Millennium, and Solstice series ships. Includes standard verandas, 1B and 1B to E1, excludes single veranda staterooms. I mean, that's obvious, right? Because it's a voucher or a certificate for 2. You can't put 2 people in one. So again, Ultra Class, you guys can see all of these prices very similar, but obviously more expensive than with Royal Caribbean. But as we say, we book with their pocket, not ours. Oops, did I go all the way out of it? I think I did. My bad. Hold on one second. Get out of these so I don't accidentally click on them again. All right. Corporate retreats. Be constantly inspired by new ports, new destinations, and new worlds. So destinations, you guys can find the perfect venue on board, dining, activities, so on and so forth. Let's see, I want to go back over here. Full cruise gift certificates. All right, we just did cruise certificate pricing. Use Celebrity full cruise gift certificates for achieving targeted sales goals or a reward for top clients, sales contests for distributors, loyalty programs, motivation for productivity, closing tool for a new mortgage for home buyers or car dealer rewards, charitable raffles or silent auctions to attract donations, casino promotions to generate play. Now, I know that there is at least one person that was in Anaheim at regionals. What was the example that Randy used to use these incentives for? Trust me when I say I'm going to be hitting up this. Anybody? Sukina, do you remember? I'm putting you on the spot, girl. Leah, I remember him talking about car dealerships. Yes, right? What did he say we could do with car dealerships? Sorry, Leah, I didn't know you were in here. Um, so one of the examples that Randy gave about car dealerships is maybe a car dealership, they purchase a cruise certificate. They do a promotion that says for everyone that comes in and test drives a vehicle, they will receive an entry into earning a free cruise. Do you guys see? Is anybody else's wheels turning? Because let me tell you, when they were talking about this, my wheels were turning. Anybody else? Wheels turning? Keep turning. Yes. Oh yeah. Right. So why would a car dealership want to do that? I'm going to use that as his example. Why would a car dealership want to do that? Promote more business, to sell a car, incentive. Okay. Why do we do a vendor trade show? We do vendor trade shows to get business, right? We collect data. Guess what a car dealership does every time you test drive a vehicle? They collect data, right? So yeah, you test drove a car. You may not have bought anything, but you just bought yourself onto an email list, right? You fill out forms, right? You don't just show up and say, hey, give me the keys to the Camry. And they throw it to you and you just go drive about your business. No, they're going to take down your information. You just bought yourself on a promotional list. Because the more you promote and the more you advertise any business, the more people see, and eventually they're going to come by. You guys, our business is no different than any other business out there. Collect data, inform. Collect data, inform. Collect data, inform. Collect data, get in front of people. The more you're in front of people, the more they're going to see you, and then eventually they're going to say, "Oh, hey, you know what? I actually have a need for them." Do people need to buy cars every other day? No, they buy cars. I mean, some people buy cars once a year. Some people, they don't buy cars, 3-4 years. Sometimes they just live them out until they die and then they go buy a new car. Right? So, but they're like, oh man, I need a car. Toyota's been hitting me up. I actually won this free cruise. I'm gonna go hit up Toyota. Right? So how many people did it get them into the door? So now maybe you guys go, that's just one option. Like that's just one idea. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are going to just all of a sudden, you guys are getting ready to get in your car and go hit up some car dealerships. You don't do that. Call, right? Call, set up an appointment, right? You guys have probably all seen medical sales people, right? What do? I'm hoping that some fireworks are going off right now. What do medical sales people do? They go into doctors' offices, they bring them lunch, and because they've brought them lunch, they now have an audience to talk about their new medication that they're bringing out, their new device that they're bringing out. Valerie, bring food. I used to love it when I worked at a doctor's office. We had what was it? Suppliers came every Friday, so it was like every Friday I had free lunch. But they do that because and they give out branded material, right? They bring out the lanyards, they bring out the pins, they bring out the whatever, right? Now you have a pin and you're using it at the desk, right? You're using pads of paper that have, you guys see, this is how marketing is done, right? These are the things that marketing all over. We are no different than any other corporation. We used to love Drug Rep Day, right, Alana? Yeah, absolutely. Drug Rep Day was amazing. So no different, right? So maybe they entice people to come in or do whatever, wherever, come in, earn a chance for this. So you guys can see here, celebrity, same thing, incentive, gift certificates, corporate travel, gift cards, whatnot. So who here is excited? Who here, their brain is, you've taken so many notes down. How many of you guys, I always say, you come to a Krista training. What 3 things happen? What 3 things happen at a Krista training? I just tested this. What happens when you come to a Krista training? Like homework. Well, Sylvia said giveaways. Sometimes that happens. You learn something, you're challenged, and you have homework, right? Learn, test, homework. You learn something, you're tested, and there's homework. So maybe there wasn't so much of a test today, but there's definitely homework, right? I hope you guys have been left with a brain full of whatever. You guys go, like I said, go to wherever you guys go. Make sure that your people know that they need to be on these trainings, because you just never know what kind of information I'm going to learn and I'm going to pass on to all of you guys. Go blow up your chats, go blow up your Discords, go blow up your Telegrams and your Facebook groups and your Facebook chats and your Facebook whatevers, right? Go let your team and them know that this was recorded. It will be up later today, but they really need to get in here live. So I'm going to